morning, everyone. At the outset, I would like to thank Times Cyber Media for recognizing the work in healthcare industry as well as educational field. So, I'm really privileged and honored to be standing here to deliver this speech. Actually, this is not my arena. I'm an IVF specialist. We are into IVF since 1992. We have been working relentlessly with the help of cutting-edge technology to deliver best results and care to our patients. So we all know that COVID has put a break to all sorts of our life, like be it the loss of human lives, the sufferings of human, and also the economical slowdown and the psychosocial impact of the lockdown. So it has affected the healthcare industry also. The healthcare industry was actually overwhelmed initially. They didn't know how to handle the lot of patients of COVID, but slowly they started learning about COVID and they found vaccination, they found various treatments like remdesivir and other antiviral medications. So the first wave was the greatest challenge. After that, the second wave and the third wave we managed very well. So this has disrupted the IVF industry as well. So we all know it was not an emergency medicine because of the lockdown. Most of the IVF clinics were shut down for months and all the cycles were cancelled and the patients were in all emotional turmoil. So, but IVF is a time-sensitive thing. The infertile couples, for them each week is crucial. So we all started recognizing that we cannot put a break to this IVF segment. So the segment started opening their clinics, but the challenges were many. The first challenge was to address the patient's concerns. Like the patients were worried about their safety, they were worried about the effect of COVID on pregnancy, they were worried about the effect of COVID on the fetus, and also the COVID on fertility. So slowly the studies started coming up and scientific evidence have shown that COVID does not have much effect on fertility and COVID does not affect the unborn fetus. But there are of course certain complications in pregnancy, but that was not very significant. And the mother-to-child transmission of COVID was also very less. So we could address the patient's concerns with the help of scientific evidence and patients started slowly coming to clinic. And the next biggest challenge of our industry was to maintain the COVID safety protocols. Like we have to minimize the staff, we have to acquire the PPE kits, the mask and implement social distancing. That was the biggest challenge, but we all have gone past through it. We have implemented COVID safety protocols in all the clinics and the patients were also very comfortable. And the third biggest challenge in our industry was the economic slowdown, which is affected globally. So the treatment is of course expensive. The patients were not able to pay because of the job loss and the economic loss of the businesses. But the clinics slowly came up with newer ideas like subsidized rates for IVF, then a low-cost IVF, the EMI facilities to minimize their economic burden. And another difficult challenge was the loss of medical tourism because of the restrictions of travel. International patients and other patients from the villages could not travel to the city. But luckily because of vaccination and the lockdown has been released, so this challenge also has been, we have overcome this challenge also. Now all the industry is coming up, the IVF industry is slowly, coming up with very good response, and this is of a great help to all the infertile patients who are suffering. And also the COVID acted as a transformation catalyst in all the healthcare, especially in the IVF segment also. The major transformation was the digital transformation of healthcare. We all know that we have shifted our healthcare to remote healthcare. Like we could treat the patients at home, especially the COVID patients also. Also our sector also, most of the consultations turned into online and virtual consultations. Apart from the face-to-face physical interaction was very minimal. So all these we have learned a lot of lessons from COVID and we have, I think we have overcome most of them. Now we have managed the third wave without any problem. Now maybe we are expecting the fourth wave, so I hope it should go very well. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Category Most Trusted IVF Clinic in Mumbai, the award goes to Bavishi Fertility Institute. I'd like to request Dr. Lakshmy Rana, Chief Consultant and Center Head at Bavishi Fertility Institute, Mumbai, to kindly join us on stage to receive the honor.